Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to discuss with you about the big breaking news given to all of us appearing for NEET PG 2024. The breaking news is that this time NBE has changed the examination pattern. Now let us try to understand in details exactly what's in the notice. The notice came just yesterday, that is on 4th May 2024, and what they have written is Introduction of mandatory time-bound sections in MCQ-based examinations. So from now on, NBMS has decided to introduce mandatory time-bound sections in all its MCQ-based examinations such as NEET PG, NEET MDS, NEET SS, FMG, DNB PDCET, GPAT, DPEE, FDST and FET, which are conducted on a computer-based platform. This measure has been implemented to enhance the security and sanctity of the exams in light of emerging threats during the examination process. The question paper in these examinations will be divided into multiple time-bound sections. For example, in NEET PG 2024, if there are 5 time-bound sections A, B, C, D and E in the question paper, each section will have 40 questions and 42 minutes of time allotted. Candidates will be restricted from proceeding to the next section until they complete the allotted time for the previous section. Additionally, candidates will not be allowed to review the questions or modify their responses for a section after the completion of its allotted time. The questions for the next section will start automatically after the completion of the allotted time for the previous section. Next point is, candidates are given the option to mark any question, whether attempted or not, for review. This means that candidates can go through these marked questions in a section again before the allotted time for that section ends. It is important to note that questions marked for review will be evaluated according to the marking scheme as mentioned in the information bulletin of the respective examination. The actual number of time-restricted sections in an examination may vary based on the total number of questions in the question paper and operational feasibility in creating such sections. Such mandatory time-bound sections will be implemented in GPAT 2024, NEET PG 24, and all forthcoming computer-based tests conducted by NBEMS. The scheme of examination mentioned in the information bulletin of NEET PG 2024, GPAT 2024 should therefore be read accordingly. And here they have mentioned the telephone numbers and the email ID for any kind of queries. So this is all about the notice that they had circulated yesterday. Now let us try to understand these points in our own way. So this time what NBE has done for NEET PG 2024 is they have divided the entire question paper consisting of 200 questions into multiple time-bound sections. That means this time the exam will be completely time-bound. And they have divided the entire section of 200 questions into 5 time-bound sections, that is A, B, C, D and E. Section A will consist of 40 questions, B will also consist of 40 questions, C will consist of 40 questions, D of 40 questions and E will also be of 40 questions. And to solve these 40 questions, we will be allotted 42 minutes in each block. Like in block A, there will be 42 minutes, block B will have 42 minutes, block C will have 42 minutes, block D will have 42 minutes and block E will have 42 minutes. That means we have to solve 40 questions in these 42 minutes in each block. Although the total number of questions remains the same, that is 200. For each correct answer, we will get the same +4 and incorrect answers will carry us a negative marking of -1. The next point is, like the previous times, in which we completed the entire question paper and used to review some questions for later, to solve it later, in which we had doubts and all. This time we cannot do it. This time what will happen is, we will not be allowed to move to the next block until we solve each block. Like, only after solving the block A we can move towards the block B. Only after solving the block B questions we can move towards block C, and thereafter block D and block E. Whether we review or keep anything to be reviewed later, we can do that. It's written that we can mark any question for review, but we need to review that particular question in this block itself. We cannot keep it for later, so that we can, like we used to do previously, that we used to complete the entire question paper and then go through the questions which we used to keep it under review later. No, this time we cannot do it. This time we have to complete those questions also within this time frame. Another change is, we cannot see the questions of each block together. It's only after the solving the questions of the 40 questions of block A, then the next 40 questions in block B will be visible to us. We cannot see all the 200 questions together this time. Another thing confusing to us, which is yet to be brought to notice by NBE, is that whether these blocks would carry different subjects, or all the subjects will be included in each block. This is yet to be clarified by NBE. I hope it gets clarified very soon. This is a big change for all of us preparing for this year's NEET PG, but we have 1 month for the examination. Hope we all get adapted to it quickly by giving more and more GTs which follow the similar pattern, and we all are on the same boat. No need to worry so much. Just go with the flow, and best wishes to everybody.